Hey everybody, so today we're talking about
Incredibles 2!
Was it the sequel we were all waiting for?
Yes.
Was it that good?
Yes.
Was it as good as the first movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Megan, you are disgraceful. I mean, it's really good, but not as good as the first movie. So let's get us some juicy spoilers out of the way. Let's talk about the reveal of the main villain.
Yeah, this is spoiler filled, by the way.
Yeah, spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, then get off, or else I'm going to have a person who yelled at me, who said, "Hey, Sean, why'd you spoil Infinity War? Even though the video where you talk about spoilers was titled spoiler discussion, huh?" Yeah, someone yelled at me over that, which is pretty fucking stupid.
Okay, so the villain was predictable, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie regardless.
Yeah,
you know?
pretty much. At that scene where they revealed who it was, I was like, "Gee, I wonder who it is."
Yeah.
It's like figuring out what pot of greed does in Yu-Gi-Oh! I just can't figure it out. I can't put two and two together.
Well, I thought it was gonna be the brother, but I was like, he cares about supers way too much. Like, he's just a nice guy that genuinely cares.
He does get annoying at some points.
Yeah.
Especially the Mr. Incredible, that song. that part just fucking annoys me.
Can you not cuss?
Hey, Rice Scum does it, and he gets millions. He gets hoes. So why can I do that, huh?
So anyway, I really enjoyed it. I liked all the characters.
Even though some of them were SJWs, like Void.
I liked Void. I liked that she was the leader of the group and the incoming female superhero, you know? And I liked how this movie did a great commentary on feminism today.
Great, we need more feminist.
Well, it shows feminism for men and women because it's showing Bob that it's just as hard to be a stay-at-home parent than having a real job. It's being a homemaker is just as hard, and it's showing that men can do it as well, and they can do it successfully and be appreciated for it. It's not seen as a bad thing.
One thing that I didn't like about the movie was okay, and I do one thing I found was confusing was that right when they showed that he was Bob being pretty much knowing how to master in the art of being a stay-at-home dad, and the next thing we show him, man, he's a complete wreck. Remember, it's this nom nom cookie, nom nom.
Well, that's because he was tired.
But still, the last scene we saw him in, he was perfectly fine helping the kids out.
Well, he was just exhausted after a while.
Nom nom cookie.
Jack Jack was the best part. We can all agree.
Yeah, Jack Jack went freaking insane.
Yeah.
But I'm just okay, here's a major thing that confused me about the first movie. In the first movie, they saw that something bad was going on with Jack Jack.
Yeah, but they didn't see. But he was so far away, they didn't see him changing into something.
Yeah, he went into a freaking demon baby.
Well, they didn't see that. They were just something's going wrong, and then they just by the time Elastigirl could get close enough to see him, he was done.
Mrs. Incredible.
It's the same thing. By the time she got up there, he wasn't changing anymore.
Wait, one thing I really like about this movie is that you know how the first movie opened up with the interview from the superheroes? I like how in this movie it opens up with an interview from the actors.
Yeah.
I think that's a good contrast. One thing I do like about
you mean the intro?
Yeah.
Or they talk. Well, that's not exactly how the movie opened up. It's just for the theaters.
Yeah, but I do. One problem I had with they did make it a Lego Incredibles video game, which I want to get now because it looks pretty cool. Even though I know what's going to happen since I've watched two movies, the first one a gazillion times. But still, what else? What were the stuff you didn't like about it?
I didn't like all the extra superheroes. I felt you could have got rid of the electric guy.
What about Mutant Frog? He was the best. Hashtag Mutant Frog. He should have his own movie.
Mutant Frog.
You know, the guy who was shot lava out of his mouth.
Oh, Acid Reflux?
Yeah, I just call him Mutant Frog because he's the best character ever.
I felt you could have gotten rid of one or two. They weren't memorable. I can't even remember their names. And I just felt you could have got rid of some of them. I liked Void and Screech because he looked weird. But I was what is your power? Just be able to screech and break
it's like
glass?
a Pokemon. It's a Pokemon pretty much. You know how Pokemon have that Screech attack? I mean, no, his name shouldn't be called Screech. He should be called the Screecher, spelled in all caps. But
But I was like, which part of you is human and which part is your costume? Like, could he fly, or is that just part of his costume? Well, I don't know. I liked Screech. He looked cool.
I do like... One thing I thought they were going to do is, like, have Edna being, like, the majority of the movie.
Yeah.
Because, like, since, you know, since she was in the freaking poster.
Yeah, they used a lot of her for promo.
But, yeah, I do like that scene. I think the only reason she wanted to, like, you know, look into Jack Jack is because Jack Jack turned into a mini her.
Yeah.
Well, hey, her design pretty much came like in the Lorax movie to rip off. Seriously, you cannot tell me the midget guy from that movie looks like Edna. He looks exactly like Edna, except he's not interesting and he's a completely one-note villain. And he's a male.
Well, I think Edna is, like, a good example of, like, a good person Slytherin. Like, she really...
come on, do we really have to go with that?
Well, I'm just saying, like, she cares about her image and her business. But she's also, like, a good person. So she's, like, a good example of what a good Slytherin is.
Even though most of them are pretty much the future Death Eaters, so we'll treat them like crap. Also, wait, in Harry Potter, they should say this to the future Death to the Slytherin. Genocide is frowned upon. Since, you know, in the last movie, they pretty much commit genocide.
Yeah.
But,
I think Mr. Incredible's a Slytherin.
Megan, can you please stop it?
And Violet are Ravenclaws. Dash is a Gryffindor. Jack Jack is Hufflepuff. And
no one likes Hufflepuff, okay? They're just
I'm a Hufflepuff!
Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff would just round it up. But this isn't about Harry Potter, this is about Incredibles, damn
And Frozone is either a Gryffindor or a Hufflepuff. Comment down below which one do you think he is.
Megan, no one gives a shit about that. No one gives a shit about what they are.
Anyway, Frozone had some great moments. I liked the battle, and I like that moment where like the father figure he helps out, but then he gets trapped, and like the kids have to do it. Like I see an example of that in the Spy Kid movies. I really liked that scene.
One thing that really confused me is that in the poster they pretty much spoiled that like the new heroes are going to be under mind control. Like, in the background of the poster, you can clearly see that they have, like, those things on. Like, just, wow, mind control. Haven't seen that done a million times before.
Well, I didn't know that. But, like, that scene was just so creepy. And, like, for a split second, Frozone was acting so weird that I thought he was under mind control, too. Because, like, earlier, Helen was talking about that the camera or the screen is, like, inside the goggles. And I was like... Is the screen, like, inside of, Frozone, his, like, eyeglass thing, you know, like, where his hood is? And I was like, is he under my control, too? Because, like, you see, like, a glimmer of blue. And I was like, oh, is Frozone under my control? But he wasn't.
One thing I pointed out to you while we were in the movies was during the chase scene.
Yeah.
Where she was like this, Violet can't talk right now. I was like, dude, imagine if someone heard that. You would know who your daughter is, you dumbass.
Oh, yeah, like, they call each other by their names a lot, like, Dash, Violet, when they're, like, trying to have secret identities, too.
Like, what happened if someone heard that?
Yeah.
It'd be like in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 when Gwen shout out,
Peter Parker!
Good man, Jimmy, good man.
Anyway, Easter eggs, I saw A113.
Wait,
and
what's 113?
It's like... It's a famous Pixar Easter egg, A113.
That's where most of the designers did this
Yeah, it's like a classroom that a lot of Pixar employees go to, at Caltech. I saw the Luxo Ball. It was on Jack Jack's crib. There was
you mean the Toy Story Ball?
Yeah.
That's what I like to call it, the Toy Story Ball. It's called the Luxo Ball. It's a Toy Story Ball, damn it! Oh man, I think they had a DCEU joke with Elastigirl saying, why is my suit all dark? It's supposed to be colorful, not dark and groomy. I think that was a jab at the DCU, honestly.
Okay.
Not everything's a jab at the DC.
Well, you know what? We all know the MCU is better. Just saying. Hashtag MCU is better.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, also to all the idiots out there, no, the Snyder Cut isn't coming out, you freaking moron. So, shut up. Post your angry comment saying, oh, the Snyder Cut will come out. Well, guess what? It's not coming out since Zack Snyder left halfway through that project, you dumbasses.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's about the Justice League movie.
And I liked Dash. Dash was funny.
Yeah, but here's the thing. How could he forget running on water? Like, They remember
when he I don't know. Well, I guess it'd be hard for all of them to get up the boat, even.
Here's the thing. In the first movie, at the end of it, he said this, wasn't it cool when I ran on water? I mean, if I was able to run on water, I would be like, I can run on water. So yeah, I'm going to keep that in mind next time.
Yeah. But I thought he was funny. They didn't, use a lot of his powers. He had the big scene in the first one, so they, gave it more to Violet and Jack. And Frozen had some great moments, too.
Oh, Megan, this is actually tied with the second Pixar movie that's going to have the longest sequel that's ever going to come out. This and Bug's Life 2.
There's not going to be a Bug's Life 2.
Well, some people want to see that.
No.
Oh, yeah, hashtag Incredibles for Kingdom Hearts 3. I want an Incredibles world, damn it.
Anyway, I also think, I would want to see this movie twice, because, with a lot of sequels, they take place weeks or months after the original.
But this one takes, right...
and, it was just hard to get in that mind space that, it's a continuation of the story we've already know. It happens exactly after.
Yeah. It's
we've had this long period of time, oh, what happens? And then, oh, this is what happens. And then I'm, just, in a disbelief kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is what happens after.
Megan, do you want to the worst part? The next anime movie we're going to have to see is the Teen Titans Go movie.
I'm not watching that. That movie looks dumb.
Please, Megan, if I'm going to see Mamma Mia 2 with you, you gotta see this with me.
You don't even like Teen Titans.
I know. Well, I like the first one since that show had effort, not this piece of shit known as Teen Titans Go. That's what.
Okay.
That's what you last.
Comment down below if Sean should see Teen Titans.
Oh, don't worry. I posted a poll on that thing, and guess what?
What?
Most of the votes said yes, so I'm gonna have to see that hellhole.
Okay.
God have mercy on soul.
So, what do you rank? How would you rank?
Either 9 or 10. Either a 9 or a 10. What about you?
9. It was slow and
I didn't think it was. The first one was amazing. One of my top 5 favorite superhero movies. I think it's better than The Dark Knight.
No.
I think it's better than.
Incredibles is not better than The Dark Knight.
Well, in my opinion.
The Dark Knight is the best superhero movie.
Wow, I haven't heard that before.
No,
the best superhero movie is Megan, Infinity War or Logan. You need to watch Logan, but to understand.
No, I think Captain America 2 is better than Infinity War.
Didn't you mean the first Avenger?
No, I like Captain America 2 better.
But you said but I thought you said First Avenger was your favorite MCU movie.
No, I'm starting to think the second one is. Anyway, so I would give this a 9. Great trip to the movies.
But still,
worth the wait.
Yeah, we had. But Megan, do you know what's funny? Now there's another Disney sequel that I'm waiting for patiently for 16 years. Kingdom Hearts 3. When will that come out, Square? Come out! I want to know.
Comes out in January 2019. Right?
I'm pre-ordering that sucker because I get a toy. Because, pretty much you get the costume for the Toy Story world. And you know I'm obsessed with Toy Story. I'm obsessed with Toy Story, Megan. I love Toy Story.
Okay.
I think the video dragged out long enough. But, hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
And next movie we're going to see is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Then I'm going to see Mamma Mia 2.
One more looking
shut up.
That
and then,
ring.
Sadly, may God have mercy on my soul, Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Waterloo.
Shut up. So I hope you have a good day and bye.
Oh, whoa.